You want to record? Do whatever you got to do.
Of course not. It's the law. I don't have to talk to you. I'm not detained.
I let them know that what you guys are doing is it's protected. Your public.
Yes.
Okay.
How you doing, officer?
How are you, sir?
Good. We're just working on a story where we called the state police.
Okay.
They're actually they only have 2 guys out right there. They don't even want to waste the time coming over here. We spoke to the Departments of Corrections before we got here.
Okay.
And we were instructed that this is state property. This is publicly funded.
Okay.
We have freedom of the press in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on a story.
Okay.
I understand that there might be a policy from the Department of Corrections that says that we're not allowed to film in the public lobby.
Okay.
But that will only be a request.
Well, do me a favor. Let me speak to them for a few minutes.
Sure.
Keep this roadway open for traffic.
Sure.
Okay, and I'll get back to you in a minute.
No problem.
All right, thank you.
Just
Be with you in a
please
sec.
inform them that this is a public place and we're allowed to. We have freedom of the press.
Got it. I'll be with you in a minute, all right?
He's gonna talk to them first.
Hey, thank you, officer.
So here's a calm down a little bit. DOC, is that your name?
No, she doesn't want to identify, bro. Stay over here. Stay away from the road.
Chapter 46, subsection 98. Massachusetts state law states that you have to identify when asked by a citizen. Chapter 46, subsection 98. We've never been here before.
No, we left. We left, and how did we refuse? How did we refuse to leave? No, she's lying. If we would have refused to leave, we would be out here waiting for you. She's a tyrant. Sir, please uphold. They're not law enforcement officers. They're correctional officers. Bro, he's gonna side with them.
Well, let's just see. She said it's an ongoing
She
issue.
said
We've never been here before.
She said we refused to leave. Officer, they don't know the law.
Okay.
We called before we came anyways. We spoke to Sergeant Nelson to ask if it was public, if this is public access, legal to film.
Okay.
When we approached her inside about 60 seconds, we were told we were trespassing, but we haven't been served a trespass notice. They told us that they did not have police powers, we had to contact the police. So we contacted you guys. You guys said that it wasn't, I spoke to your dispatcher, it was a female, said that this was not her jurisdiction, we would have to contact the state police. So we were actually waiting over there.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just step
Back
off?
the
Yeah,
roadway?
because
Yeah.
you're in the roadway.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
So we
You're right.
called state,
So
we
when
spoke
they, listen, they're not looking for a problem, but I guess you were causing a little bit of a disturbance.
No, we weren't even
we have it all on
talking.
film.
Were you videotaping?
We have
Yes.
everything on film. We weren't
Yeah.
even
So-
speaking.
And we called beforehand.
So
and then
I
we
was
called
just
state
informed that
police.
they have signs posted, no videotaping.
That's fine.
They have vehicles
That's fine.
subject to search
That's fine. But
signs.
those are not
this
laws.
This is DOC property. It's state property. They're asking you to leave right now.
Oh my
If
God.
if you could remain across the street, from
Officer.
them just to keep the peace.
Officer, are you a law enforcement officer or a policy enforcement officer?
No, I'm a law enforcement officer.
There's no law that states you can't
Okay,
film
but-
in a public place
but
on
they have-
on state property. They can ask, but we can refuse.
Okay. So
We're just working
at
on
the
a
very
story.
least, can you stay up?
It's
off
our
the
first-
roadway? Can you
well,
stay
we
up
just
off
want-
the roadway? Because when
we
I
are.
arrived, you were in the middle of the road. So.
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking to them. But you can
Yeah,
ask Officer Carville. We were standing off on the grass. We were not blocking the roadway.
I understand.
And we contacted, before you guys showed up, we contacted police because I wanted to know, no one can tell me who has jurisdiction here. And my question is, if I'm not issued a trespass, I'm pretty sure that I'm correct. That if I'm not issued a trespass, I'm not trespassing. And we're going in there to film. We're not in any secure access points.
But is there
This
any
is-
signs that say no video?
There could be.
There's a sign in
This
the
gentleman, this officer told me that
There might be a
signs
sign. There might be a policy, sir. But policy
sign-
is not law.
The sign that we did see says vehicles are subject
Policy
to
is not
search
law.
All right.
upon entering there, but we didn't have time to look at any
So do
signs
me a
because as soon
favor,
as you
for the
walked in,
timing,
they
so we
screamed
figure
at
it out. It's DOC property. Just stay off this roadway.
Who funds DOC?
Okay, it's state property.
So who funds the state?
Okay, it's state property.
Oh my God! All for guys with cameras.
And the other issue, she
This
said
is a
it's
Walpole, Norfolk. You're right on the Walpole, Norfolk town line.
Okay, well maybe they will. Maybe they will. Oh, how you doing, officer? We need assistance. How you doing, officer? Officer, we arrived here. We're working on a story, right? We just wanted to take some pictures of the public lobby. Okay. We contacted the Department of Corrections before we got here, and we were instructed that indeed it was public property. We are allowed to be here in public property and exercise our First Amendment right to freedom of the press. And the lady over here is giving us unlawful orders on video because of the policy of the Department of Corrections. I'm trying to nicely inform her that policy is not law. So it's like, I don't understand why she's trying to trespass me from a public place. We're not causing a disturbance. Everything is on video. We've been extremely cordial. As soon as we walked in, the correctional officer started screaming at us. I was offended by that, you know, because we're actually good at what we do, and we're citizen journalists, and we're not trying to create a disturbance. We're just working on a story. She's giving us wrong information. First of all, we contacted you guys before we got here. Second of all, we contacted the state police before we got here, and they say that we're indeed allowed to be here. You know, they don't even want to come over here right now because
it could be all of a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, so that's what we're going to get to the bottom of.
You guys seem very nice.
Right.
You're very.
we're not trying to. Yeah, we're not trying to create a disturbance. We just want to work on a story that we would like to publish on the Department of Corrections. That's it.
So what we're going to do, we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Sure.
So what I'm going to have you do, just stay off on the
Yes,
road,
sir.
so we're not on the road. So
Yes, sir.
when it gets hurt,
Yes, sir.
We'll get to you guys in just a second.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
So that's why we were there, because at that point, the state trooper was talking.
How you doing,
to
officer?
that officer.
Doing well, yourself?
Good, good.
Just hang tight right here. I'm gonna go check in with them. So that's the only reason why we were there in the first place.
Let me speak to them. Again, I came in late on this, as you know.
I mean, if you're giving me a lawful command under the threat of
Well,
arrest to
she's
say
asked
that's the
you
case,
to leave, so let me.
and we
Yeah,
did.
but there's a difference between asking somebody to leave and demanding somebody to leave. This is state property. This is public property. They're funded by us.
Norfolk Walpole.
You know, they can have a policy that says that we're not allowed to film in there, but that would be only a request for the public. We're not trying to go into any restricted areas. He seems to understand. He seems to understand, but she doesn't understand. She's giving us unlawful orders. She's threatening to arrest, to detain, and trespass, and a whole bunch of things. We're not here to create disturbance. We never did. And as soon as we walked in, another gentleman in there started screaming at us. It's all on video. I haven't stopped filming since I got here. So since they were, misinformed, we decided to come all the way over here, which she's lying about that we refused to leave, because we never refused to leave. We said we're leaving, but we're gonna get to the bottom of this, because this is public property. This is state property. State property is public property. Just city property is public property as well.
Okay.
You know, it's like I don't understand why they treated us like that. We have freedom of the press. It's a First Amendment right. You know, you're a police officer. You're an expert in doing the right thing. That's your job, to do the right thing.
We try to, yeah.
To do the right thing and make sure everyone else is doing the right thing. So, there's no way in hell that she can give me lawful orders, because she's not a police officer. She can, I guess, detain and do whatever, move around an inmate, but we're not inmates.
All we're asking is if you could please not go into the lobby.
Well, that's what we were gonna leave, but now we're just trying to prove a point, because look what you guys just did. These officers are not cheap, okay? They charge a lot for the job that they do, and we're all paying for it. And look how many cops we have here. There's like $500,000 in salary right there. Yeah, but you know what? They should be looking for a criminal right now, not guys with cameras.
Because you guys shoot bullets. I shoot frames per second. And a nice smile.
Gentlemen, you're all set. Just stay off the roadway, keep traffic.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
So we're good to film inside?
So here's the thing, okay, just a couple
I'm just
things.
approaching you because I can't hear you.
I got you. I'll come to you, man.
Okay, thank
All right,
you.
Here's what's going to happen. You go to your lobby. You want to record. Do whatever you got to do. As long as you're not getting people's spaces, being, rude to people who are obviously going in there, conduct their business. You do what you got to do.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Dude, you're the best.
All right?
Yeah, right on.
Just please be respectful.
No,
That's what we got to do. You know what I mean?
because
We
you know
don't
what
want-
happened?
We don't want this,
We didn't
obviously.
just. You want to know something? As soon as we walked in there, they were screaming at us.
Yep. I got you.
We
I
didn't.
got you.
We never.
Listen.
I know exactly what the disorderly.
Everybody's on edge, bro.
I know what
Everybody's
disorderly.
on edge. You just got to understand.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey.
I usually don't give my name, but my
Thank
name
you
is
so
Josh.
much.
I wanted to
Enrique.
introduce
Enrique,
myself
guys.
because you guys are.
Yeah, we don't have an
I
issue. Just don't cause a disturbance in there and keep this open.
You know what offends me right now, though? That there's a lot of you guys right here. You guys should be actually looking for,
And you're good.
other
We
things.
don't know
This is
what's going on.
constitutionally protected activity.
I got you.
You know?
You know what?
Like I said,
You guys-
right on
No,
the,
you're doing your job.
You guys get a good salary. How much is all these salaries right here combined? Come on, more than $500,000 for sure.
The thing is, I'm not obtuse to
That's
what they're saying.
our money that they're spending right now by calling you.
You guys do what you got to do. You don't be respectful, and that's all they're asking, all right?
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank
Guys,
you.
Enjoy your day.
Ma'am, that's what we call the walk of shame. Don't treat people like that, please.
Does government ownership automatically create a First Amendment right to film anywhere the public can enter?
No. The First Amendment protects news gathering and recording government activity, but access restrictions can depend on the forum, security interests, and whether a rule is reasonable and viewpoint neutral. That gives correctional officials a legitimate security argument. But the citizens have a competing question. Was this restriction actually authorized and consistently enforced, or were cameras being stopped simply because officials disliked being recorded? That distinction can change the constitutional analysis.
So with you? You can't be drinking out here.
Sir, you can't be drinking here. Wanna give it to him?
He knows exactly who I am. You a sergeant now, or you've always been a sergeant? Have you always been a sergeant?
Nobody's always been a sergeant.
So you just became a sergeant, right? Lose your fucking ego, young man. No, I need your cards. I need your cards.
You want my card?
Yeah, of course.
Write it down. I don't have a follow me.
No. Nobody's above the law. No American is above the law.
I don't have a follow me. Sergeant
You gotta write it down. Something. You a sergeant. You a sergeant now. Gotta follow the law. Yeah.
Write my name too.
You like that gang mentality? Just gang up on somebody for no crime?
You're playing games, right?
I'm playing games or I'm minding my fucking business. I'm trying to see if you guys do the job the right way. Obviously, she's the only person out of all of y'all that investigated, that used her eyes and actually looked. He's about to gang up on me. I'm sorry?
A lot of your videos, right?
Of course. You ever seen me commit a crime?
Doing good work.
I'm trying.
So this is mine. I did. It's mine and it's his, okay?
What's your command? TD1? Where's that at?
59 Columbus Circle.
Huh?
59 Columbus Circle.
Oh, I've been there many times. I need your card.
That's not an issue, sir.
Of course not. It's the law.
The law.
So you just go hands-on for no reason because somebody... Yeah. You grabbed me. And you yelled at me twice. Yeah, I don't have to talk to you. I'm not detained. I have to speak to you? I have to talk to you?
Here you go, sir. Have a good day, right?
You know I do.
You'll be recording as well, right?
Yeah, I need your cards. I'm recorded everywhere. We're in fucking Port Authority. Once I leave my house, I'm on like 1 million cameras. And I'm on satellite. Did you know that? I need your card too, sir.
What's up?
I need your card, please.
Let's see if I have it.
If you don't, you can write your name on this one. Thank you.
No problem, sir.
You know that's not even a crime, it's a violation. So y'all was just about to gang up on me for a ticket.
You don't know who you are, right?
You know he knows who I am. You say you don't know who I am?
He watches a lot of your videos, that's why.
Yeah, of course.
When does an officer asking questions become an officer legally detaining you? Under New York Criminal Procedure Law 140.50, police may forcefully stop someone when they reasonably suspect that person committed, is committing, or is about to commit a qualifying crime, and during that stop may demand a name, address, and explanation of conduct. Here, officers could point to the suspected open container violation. But the citizen's argument is different. If that suspicion was never sufficient to justify a stop, then declining conversation and peacefully recording police remain important constitutional considerations. The key issue isn't attitude, it's the legal basis for the seizure.
How you doing today, sir?
You just take it off of me. I don't work for these people. I don't have any... Why are you doing this?
You said who did what, sir?
I don't work for these people. Why are you taking my pictures and harassing me? I'm just...
Well, let me ask you this. Do you support the Constitution?
Of course I support the Constitution. I'm 100%
So that's what we do. We actually go around and try to find more people like yourself that honor and respect us, just exercising our First Amendment right. Freedom to record and free speech.
Yeah, we're documenting, making sure you guys honor and respect our rights to record in public places.
But you don't even understand, dude. We do not have a problem with you doing this, but why?
Well, it seems like
why us?
It seems like you have a problem.
I don't have a problem. I'm speaking to you on behalf of my patient who just approached you and asked if you would take his picture down.
You realize
what about
that
his
this
right
is against...
You know?
This would be...
right to privacy in public.
But why Why a dispensary?
Why a dispensary?
Yeah.
Why not a dispensary?
I'm just curious.
Yeah, because there's nothing private about what we're doing out here.
And another thing, what's your name?
I've got a name badge on.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is your Wi-Fi password?
Why would you ask a question like that? That's.
I'm just trying to connect to their network.
Why you're filming us? I talked to
You
my
want
owner
access
and
to
he's
their
the one
Wi-Fi
who told us.
Yes.
network?
Yes. Yes. Do you know it?
It goes no.
Okay.
I don't know it. Why would
Because
you?
you're
You
making
know
our
it
patients
because that's part of his security. That's how you handle security on a router.
5 million?
Yes, sir.
They don't want you doing it.
So it seems like
I'm
discrimination.
speaking for him.
It seems
This
like
is not about-
discrimination.
This is not about me.
And
Seems like discrimination.
another thing,
Nobody's
ma'am.
stopping you from doing
And
anything.
we didn't ask you.
Ma'am, come back. We almost had a great conversation. It's not polite to walk away from people talking. Hey, sir, is that license plate say E?
Can you smile for me? I had to hit him with the FAPA. She's on the phone with the police.
Yeah, she's giving them our description. Why does it take a customer to come out for you guys to come out and talk to us?
Let's see what she's saying. Look at that face. That's a snitch right there.
You guys are snitches. We try to get people in trouble.
All right, now Kansas City. If I'm not mistaken, it looked like we have Oklahoma City Police pulling up. Oh God, they look like the same guy. That's Jax.
I let them know that what you guys are doing is it's protected. Your public space. You're on a public sidewalk.
Hey, you littered.
Hey, they
I
just
saw that.
they just ask you don't go on the property.
Yeah, I let the lady know that we had no intentions, not even speaking to nobody. But they came speaking to us, so.
Yeah, they're just, yeah. I advise them just to leave you guys alone. Like,
You know who I thought you was, sir?
who's that?
I thought you was Officer Jax.
Who?
Officer Jax.
I don't think I know that name.
You don't know who Officer Jax is?
Uh-uh.
Do you know Officer Crew?
Is she great?
And this, you Oklahoma City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Officer Jax. You kind of favored, man. I promise you. I thought here. Hold on. Officer Jax.
What's his commission?
2419.
Oh, he's kind of new.
He's new?
Newish. Yeah, probably like 1 or 2
And then,
years
you know,
old.
Officer Cruz?
Cruz? I know a couple Cruz.
He's 2388.
2388. Where do they work at? Where'd you get that? Was it up here on Northwest Side or was
Nah,
it?
it was on the nook. That's why when you pulled up, I thought you was him. I said, wow, he came from all the way over there?
No.
So-
I've worked Northwest Side. my
Okay.
whole life,
Do
yeah.
you have like the CFS number? Can I get the CFS number from you, please?
Yeah, the call for service number?
Yes, sir.
I can get it from you. Yeah, he's just, I told him he'd go on.
Across these 3 encounters, the same lesson keeps returning. Government property is not automatically an unrestricted public forum. Suspicion does not automatically become lawful detention, and a public sidewalk does not disappear because a private business dislikes a camera. In video 1, the officers ultimately de-escalated, but the citizens repeatedly overstated the law. Police B, Citizen C+. Video 2 produced a less controlled confrontation on both sides, Police C+, Citizen C. Here in Oklahoma City, the officer investigates, distinguishes private property from the public sidewalk, and leaves lawful activity alone, Police A, Citizens B-, with points deducted for unnecessary provocation and security-focused questioning. The better solution is simple. Identify the legal boundary, articulate actual authority, de-escalate, and document rather than dominate. That's the standard, not who talks louder. For the next case, select the Tyrant Cop Files video on stream and keep following the evidence.